Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is now in session. Obi-Wan 362, Gamer Alone presiding. And with me today is Bubbles.
Hi guys.
And welcome to character building. We are prepping Bubbles' character for our D&D arena that's happening next weekend. And think Bubbles has finally settled on a pally?
Yep.
So, we were just discussing the logistics of making anime characters into D&D characters.
It would be interesting. It'd be fun.
You can say, would you rather play as Lady An, or would you rather play as Urza?
Urza.
But baby, at first you wanted to be Lady An.
Yeah, but I've changed my mind. I'd rather be Urza.
Urza and just requipping super fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, kid setting, welcome to the courtroom. How are you doing? Okay, let's see. Let's turn off Homebrew content, Magic the Gathering content, and Eberron content.
I forget that you can't... Where's... Can you not have chat open in less than full screen?
There should be a pop-out option.
Alright, let's try
that. Encumbrance.
Oh, I might have to log in.
Alright, so we should be set.
Why does it send the code to my email? Why can't it just text me like normal ones?
Don't know. I also wish I knew how to make it so that the elemental evils did not show up on the options. But apparently you can. There are no races in Xanathars. Bless you. So you can actually just filter race by. Bless you again.
Sorry.
You can actually just filter race based on the player's handbook since there's no races in Xanathars. So that's convenient.
Pop out chat. There we go.
Interesting. So Asimir still shows up because a variant Asimir originally appeared in the Dungeon Master's Guide as an example for creating your own races. So it still shows Asimir, even though it theoretically shouldn't.
I mean, but Asimir would be okay.
Yeah, but to be technically accurate, we need to go with... Because the variant Asimir appeared in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and we technically said only Player's Handbook, or Xanathar.
I mean...
I guess I should have pulled up a quick build for Pally, so I knew what its spellcasting stat was.
Yeah, the filter race sources, you just have to select player's handbook.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
I was saying since there are no races in Xanathars.
I gotcha. So I'd probably be variant human.
That's what I'm trying to check. Cause like with variant human, you get the benefit of being able to pick a feat. But you only get like +1 to each of your 2 you get +1 to 2 different ability scores.
Yeah.
And so it's like if there's a class that fits better for the build, as far as like giving +2 to a stat,
Mhm.
then that one might be better.
Right.
So that's just where it's like, okay, that's why I'm trying to figure out what the quote unquote quick builds for pallies are for you.
Do we have a YouTube video to watch for it?
We do that we can't watch during stream.
Even if you don't show it?
Yeah, because the audio would be claimed.
Can.
Yeah, we can do it. I'm just not. Okay, good.
And just not what? Make money off the stream?
Yeah, we just this, or if we upload the VOD, we'll just cut that part from the VOD.
Yeah. Or just don't share the audio.
Well, then everybody gets to sit in silence.
I mean, it's only like a minute.
Let's see, where are we? For anyone who's curious, we're looking to Critical Role's Handbook or Helper.
Dang.
Because they've done quick builds for all of these things, for I think all the classes. Did I miss Paladin? No.
Paladin, right
There
there.
we go. Okay, I gotta mute the desktop audio for the stream. And then, alright. Huh. Really, they had Liam do it?
Mhm. I like his shirt. It has a nice raven on it.
Crimson, welcome to the courtroom. How you doing?
Hi, Crimson.
We're quickly looking at we're creating a character for Bubbles for a D&D arena next weekend. And before we get started, we're looking at a handbook or helper from... Oh, you didn't ding.
I dinged very softly.
Okay. But so we're looking up a quick build from Critical Role real quick.
Okay, so strength is highest stat. Really?
That's your spellcasting modifier.
Ah, charisma. Okay.
That's really what I was looking for. Divine Smite for the win.
Divine Smite.
Five D8. 4th level Crimson. Level 4, and the only options anybody is allowed to use is from the player's handbook and from Xanathar's guide. No, I figured we weren't getting 5d8 at 4th level. That's just what the video was saying about Divine Smite. Oath of the Ancients sounds very you.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with a sprinkle of druid to my pally.
Oath of Vengeance. Is Oathbreaker in PHB?
Ooh.
feel like there's a story there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you said, the Oathkeeper... Oathbreaker, excuse me.
But vengeance.
Vengeance is there.
Vengeance is there. Okay, so sometimes I forget what their real voices sound like.
Booker helper. Invoker helper.
Dang!
Okay. So there we go. It recommends
Okay.
strength, then charisma, and so obviously after that would be constitution for your hit points. So with the predominant stats looking for strength and charisma, a Dragonborn is actually
Is actually where I want to be.
+2 strength, +1 charisma.
Yep.
It might be. You can always look a couple of
I
those.
will. Okay, for now, let's be a Dragonborn, because that's pretty cool. I will be.
I think lore wise, they don't make a lot of sense. Oh, nope, that is a. It's not.
But the dragons have gods.
So
Well, they have dragons that are gods.
the dragons do.
The Dragonborn.
Dragonborn do not, because they view all dragons as evil. It's a
It is a weird thing, I know.
Dragonborn is actually an amazing paladin. Dragonborn paladin. Oh, Crimson plays a Dragonborn paladin. Look at that.
No, he has one in his group. He's
Oh, you
not
have one. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, did you not post in Discord?
I probably didn't post on Discord.
Post in the Discord.
I will fix that immediately.
Well, okay. I grew up in a city with gods. That's fine. That's all we have to do to, do that. I think I would like to be a metallic is good.
Yeah, so metallic are usually good aligned, whereas
Crimson DMPCs are things. So you could have one as long as you don't let it overrun your campaign.
yeah, technically I'm running 2 in your campaign.
Yeah, but you've given me control over them.
I gave you control over Keth.
I tell Kamir what to do, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I would like...
Okay, so we said we're going with Dragonborn.
Do I want fire damage, or do I want lightning damage? Are there any races or classes that are inherently immune to one of those?
Not that I'm aware off the top of my head.
Okay.
I have to double check that.
Fire resistance for a tiefling. Yep, that's true.
Yep.
I should know that.
You should know that. Well, it hasn't really come up for you yet.
No, not really. So I will be a bronze Dragonborn.
I mean, theoretically, you can have a draconic ancestry from one of the other, from a non-good class, non-good dragon.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I mean, I'm gonna go with ancients.
You didn't want to be a blue. You didn't want to be a blue Dragonborn.
No, I want to be bronze.
Okay.
Crimson, how many are in your group? Just out of curiosity.
Bronze dragon. Breath weapon. Okay, so at least you can only use your breath weapon once. Once per rest. Because I was a little concerned about that.
8 plus your constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. 2d6 on a failed save.
Which isn't nothing.
No, it's not nothing.
Especially because it's an auto hit. It's just, they get a saving throw
yeah.
to see if they take full damage or not. God bless.
Thank you.
And then you get damage resistance
To lightning.
So,
Okay, and I'm going to be a paladin. Have you gone to the next page yet?
Yep, Paladin. Selecting it now.
Paladin.
You get Divine Sense.
And lay on of hands.
And Lay on of Hands?
Lay on hands.
Vex, I don't need your sass. Fluctuated bit, start with 5, 1 died, 1 dropped, 1 got added. If we are only missing 1, we still run the session. So anywhere between 3 to 5.
Okay. Yeah, that's too big of a group. You don't need a DMPC for
Especially
that.
for your first time.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's go ahead and just boop you up to level 4.
What is wrong with lay on of hands? All I did was add an extra preposition.
Yeah, you added a preposition. It's not what it's called.
Okay, fighting style. At second level, I get to adopt a fighting style.
Defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, or protection.
Why won't it let me pick that? I guess I gotta add class first. Sorry, I'm like following along, so on my own laptop.
The stream actually doesn't show when you click the drop down what the drop down options are.
Oh, weird.
That doesn't show up. That's weird.
Be a tank. Make my pally a tank.
So for full reference, it is a 2v2 battle arena. Vex, I would not be surprised if someone has done Dragon Ball Z tabletop. We were actually discussing earlier the idea of an all anime, having a campaign where all the characters are modeled after an anime character. Because one of our friends wanted to do the King of Games. Bubbles wanted to be Urza.
Yep. Oh, I can only choose Oath of Devotion.
That doesn't sound right.
I mean, I'm under Sacred Oath.
Oh, but you're not...
Oh, I don't have Xanathars.
You also don't have the player's handbook on yours. Because it's under mine.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's fine. I want Oath of Ancients.
You want Oath of the Ancients?
Yeah.
I thought you wanted Oath of Vengeance.
Of what?
Vengeance.
No, I was joking. I said
Okay.
I liked the idea of a sprinkling of druid in my pally.
Oh, there's actually there's also another oath for Xanathars. Hold on. Let me pull that up just so you can see what it is. Oh, I guess I could bring the music back now.
Yeah, bring the music back. Gives nice ambiance.
Oh my word. Sources. Xanathar, where are you? There you go. Xanathar's got everything. Pallies have the Oath of Conquest and the Oath of Redemption from Xanathar's Guide.
What's Conquest?
The Oath of Conquest calls to paladins who seek glory in battle and the subjugation of their enemies. Is it enough for these Just nah.
Nah.
Okay. Scrolling down. You would have gotten... Actually, what do you get? Channel Divinity. Conquering Presence. You can use your Channel Divinity to exude a terrifying presence. As an action, you force each creature of your choice that you see within 30 feet of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
On a failed save, a creature becomes frightened of you for 1 minute.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
That's
And Guided
cool.
Strike. You can use your Channel Divinity to strike with supernatural accuracy. When you make an attack roll, you can use your Channel Divinity to gain plus 10 bonus to the roll.
Oh, shit.
You make this choice after you see the roll, but before the DM says whether the attack hits or misses.
That's really cool.
And you would have that. You get that at level 3.
I think that makes more sense. I gotta remember, I'm not role-playing this.
Yeah, like this isn't a long-term character. This
isn't a long-term character. I don't need to get attached to it. I don't need to think how I'm gonna play this out. I just gotta play it like a A fight.
And then the Oath of Redemption sets a paladin on a difficult path, one that requires a holy warrior to use violence only as a last resort.
Nope. Don't even.
That's
Nope. Nope. That's roleplay heavy. The Oath of Chocolate Coating?
What?
Why am I coating in chocolate?
Everything. Also, Fox, welcome to the corner. CVEX, I thought so too. I think we should totally do either a one-shot or like a mini campaign where everyone just plays anime characters. It'd be hilarious.
It'd be so fun.
Rebuke the violent for the redemption path? I was getting there. Let's see. Third level for redemption, you get Emissary of Peace. You can use your channel divinity to augment your presence with the divine power. Get a +5 bonus to charisma checks. See, baby? Charisma. You can use your channel divinity to rebuke those who use violence. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt.
Okay, hold up. Let me read this.
That's intense.
Can I use violence if I'm the redemptive one, though?
Yeah, because it sounds.
No, I was reading that.
I'm sorry. It sounds like it's kind of flavor how you should.
Flailing your hand in front of the TV when I'm
Flail.
trying to read this.
It sounds like it's like flavor. It's like it's what the thing would normally do, but since you were forced into violence, you're at your last resort. I guess would be the argument. I don't know.
You use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, he takes radiant damage equal to the damage it would have just dealt.
No, it did just deal.
It did just deal. Oh, so I still take it.
Well, it doesn't. It can't be to you. It has to be to a different character, different creature. So, like, if he hits your teammate, you can use Rebuke the Violence to make him take that same damage.
Oh, interesting. What was the other one, though? Pull the other one back up.
What was the other one? Gosh.
Conquest.
Conquering Presence and Guided Strike.
Supernatural accuracy. When you make an attack roll, you add +10. Or I can. What does frightening do in D&D?
I think if I hover over it, it'll actually say, boom. Frightened creature has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Oh shit, that's so good. Like, I don't know. They're both so good.
But that's okay, because you wanted...
They both can be exploited so well.
That's okay, though, because you wanted, You wanted Oath of the Ancients, so this
no.
doesn't matter.
Nope. No. That's the point of this, is so we can get input. Well, that's the thing, Vex. D&D allows homebrew, and you can homebrew whatever you want.
Yeah, no. Game ends with everyone dying, but you start another game where you eventually go to the other game. You could literally start the second game in the same world as the first game.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, you can easily jump between them. They have different planes of existence and realms, and... So, yeah, you could 100% do that.
Crimson, not charisma, persuasion for what? Okay, so I'm between Conquest and Redemptive.
Well, those are just the ones from Xanathar's. If you want, I could pull up the specifics for...
Nah, because I
PHP.
know what Ancients does. Well, pull up Ancients so I can see.
Got the perfect warlock, weapons and supplies. You need a place to track your stuff, cause
Cause
you're
you're
so
so
disorganized.
disorganized.
Pally.
Pally.
Let's see. We'll just look at what your...
Oh, for redemption. Okay. +5 thing for redemption, the thing I won't use. Oh, it's not to charisma, it's specifically to persuasion. Though, nothing says I can't try to persuade on the battlefield.
You could, but...
It may not be wise, but no one says I can't do it.
No, nothing says you can't do it, but I can't force them to actually let it work.
Why not? You're the DM.
Because that's not how the player's handbook works.
But no, like if I'm in the middle of the battle and I'm like, I'm going to persuade them to drop their weapon and I roll high enough, why would they not drop their weapon? For an example.
I'd have to look at it. It might qualify as a contested roll.
So
But-
let it be contested.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I have to see, because it's one of those things. Like it just doesn't usually.
I
The game's
crit.
not. The game's not built around PvP.
No, it's not. It actually discourages PvP. What if I crit it? What if I not 20 this?
Like, look. Oath of Devotion. Devotion at 3rd level, you get Channel Divinity. Sacred Weapon. You can imbue one weapon with you are holding with positive energy using your Channel Divinity for 1 minute. You add your Charisma modifier to attack rolls. And the weapon also animates 20 light in a 20-foot radius. Then you can turn the unholy. Each fiend or undead that you can see that can see or hear you within 30 feet, you must make a Wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Okay, that's not as useful.
That one. Okay, Ancients is.
Oh wait, what was that?
Huh?
What was that first one? What was the one you just read me?
Oh, that was Oath of Devotion.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
yeah. Oath of Devotion is not useful.
I mean, the adding your Charisma modifier to your attack rolls is pretty useful.
How are we doing this? Point by?
Point by. Alright. Channel Divinity, Nature's Wrath. You can use your Channel Divinity to invoke primeval forces to ensnare a foe. As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach a creature within 10 feet of you that you can see. The creature must succeed on a Strength or Dexterity saving throw, or be restrained. While restrained by the vines, the creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turn. On a success, it frees itself, and the vines vanish. Okay, so you can restrain somebody.
Okay.
And then turn the Faithless. Each Fey or Fiend within distance would be turned for a minute.
Okay, that's not useful. Too limited.
Then Oath of Vengeance. You get Bane and Hunter's Mark as spells.
That's useful.
Abjure Enemy. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer of denunciation using your Channel Divinity. Choose one creature within 60 feet that you can see. That creature must make a Wisdom saving throw unless it's immune to being frightened. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute or until it takes damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
Ooh.
On a save, its speed is still halved for a minute,
Oh, that's really good.
or until it takes damage. So as soon as you hit them, they're freed from it.
Items are the basic weapons that you get for your class, and then we're able to buy different weapons or potions.
I still have to figure out how I'm gonna fix that since I was clearly borked.
Yep.
Vow of Enmity.
It's buy with points that you win during the pre-battle contests.
So there's some trials that happen before the arena battle happens. you can earn points in those to redeem for equipment and such.
Did you not watch our stream when we did this the first time?
Nope, that was actually, I think he said he was running his first game.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then.
If it's Crimson.
That's a solid excuse.
Vow of Enmity. As a bonus action, you can utter a Vow of Enmity against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you. You gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute. So
Ooh.
for 10 rounds of combat. And you could do that as a bonus action. Which means you could do that first and then take your attack action.
That would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, that would be cool.
And then that means if you did 2-weapon fighting, so with a weapon in each hand, you'd have advantage on 2 attacks per round.
I think this is the most useful because I can still frighten and I get advantages.
Yeah, I'm like the other one has the benefit of, having that just straight plus 10.
Yeah, but
you have to use your channel divinity to do it. How many times?
I only get 1 channel divinity though.
Do you?
Yeah, that's what Crimson said.
Yeah, so Vengeance might be your best bet. Since that one lasts for a minute. You have to choose.
Choose wisely.
You have to choose between Vow of Enmity and Abjure Enemy, but
wait, why do I have to choose?
Because you have to use your channel divinity to do it.
Okay.
So Vow of Enmity might be where you're going with that. Granted, you'll only have it on the one that you specify. Where's the top of the where's the pally normal nonsense? Divinity. Secret Oath. Divine Smite. Oh, there you go. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for 1st level spell slots, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than 1st. Huh.
To a maximum of 5d8. Okay, hold on. Starting at 2nd level. 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage. Extra damage is 2. So I'd have 5d8. 2 at 1, 3 at 2.
No, spell slots.
The damage is 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot. What does that mean?
So you have to expend a spell slot.
But I'm attacking with a melee weapon.
Right. But you're basically burning away one of your spells to imbue your weapon with magical energy.
But it means I can do it a bunch of times, though.
How many spells do you have at 4th level?
Oh, I only have 1st level spell slots.
Yeah. You have 3 1st level spell slots. So you can do it 3 times.
Still. 3 times for 2d8 of... Which 2d8 can be no joke.
Oh yeah, no. 2d8's no joke, but... Oh yeah, there it is. When you use your channel divinity, you choose which option you use. You must then finish a short or long rest to use your channel divinity again. So there it is. So, okay.
For real?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can't. Fox, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why was that twice? Because Streamlabs does a very dumb thing where if you have it set up in studio mode so that you can see your other option and then just click the transition button to switch between, it will play the alert on both scenes, causing it to double. It can actually, ironically, even cause it to... Because I had that one up so I could transition between them if I needed to. It's kind of annoying because it can actually even play different if you have options for the alert. It can actually play two different options if they're randomized. So, yeah. Okay, Bubbles. So, what you going with?
So it was frightened, or what was the enmity?
Let's see. Enmity, person has to be within 10 feet of you.
And I gain advantage.
For a minute, so 10 rounds.
Okay. So frightened or 10 rounds of advantage.
On attack rolls.
Or frightened and...
a plus a 10 to a roll.
Plus 10. Frightened. Okay, so frightened, advantage, frightened, plus 10. And what was...
Oh, you also get, because you also get access to special, to extra spells for each one of them. So, yeah, for Vengeance, you get Bane and Hunter's Mark. Oh, gosh. Bane is a concentration for up to a minute. Critical saving throw. Whenever target that fails this... saving throws. For target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. Huh. Huh. Well, that's just rude. Like... Why would you be so rude, Bubbles? God bless you.
I at least got my mic out of the way.
Or if you didn't...
I mean, is that on the attack roll? Or the yeah, the attack roll.
Yeah.
So they have to subtract 4 on their attack roll.
They have to subtract a d4.
A d4, up to 4.
Yeah.
And what do I get that under?
That's Oath of Vengeance. You also get Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
If you'd prefer Hunter's Mark.
What are my spells under Ancients?
Under Ancients or under...
Ancients.
I thought you decided you didn't want Ancients.
No.
Ensnaring, Strike, and Speak with Animals.
Ancients is frightened or...
No.
No?
Ancients was Nature's Wrath and Turn the Faithless.
Oh, okay. What was the other one I wanted?
The other one was Conquest.
What was this one?
What was the other one?
What was the one you just read that had Bane and
Vengeance.
Vengeance? God damn, there's just so many.
There's only 5. Conquest has Armor of Agathis. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. And then Command. You speak a 1-word command to a creature you can see within range, must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its turn. That is true. With Redemption, you also do get the sleep spell. You get Sanctuary and Sleep.
This is Vengeance?
This one is Redemption.
Redemption. Okay, I know what Sleep does. What's Sanctuary do?
Sanctuary, you ward a creature within range against attack. Till spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That could be useful.
If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
Okay.
But it does have a casting time of 1 bonus action. So what you think, Bubbles?
I don't know.
Tenants of Vengeance. Fight the greater evil. No mercy for the wicked. By any means necessary. Oh. Restitution.
I would say attacks or spell damage, Crimson. Like, I don't know. Defense is important, though, but I don't want to be, like, pure tank. Like, I want to be able to hit hard.
Good, Vex.
Are we keeping the same teams as last time?
Yeah, though I really need to tell Doug that he needs to find a second.
Okay. Do we know what Eric's playing as?
I think he talked about being a sorcerer.
He's gonna be squishy.
Because I think he said he found a broken sorcerer build.
Okay, so he's probably gonna be squishy, though.
Yeah, but just because he's squishy doesn't like, you will automatically be a bit tankier.
Because of my class, yeah.
Yeah. You get a D10 for hit dice.
Yeah, but I only get 4 of those.
Yeah. Everyone else will only get 4 hit dice too. Ooh.
Yep, sorry. I just about pulled it out of my ear. Pulled it off my ear, rather. Well, he's on my team, so I'm not putting him to sleep. But I could Sanctuary him. Which one was that one?
That one was Redemption.
So what am I between Redemption and Conquest?
Redemption, Conquest, and Vengeance.
I hear my phone going off. So Eric can't play Pathfinder tomorrow.
Lame. Dang it, Urk. Did you say why?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just something came up.
Lame.
Very.
Well, now what are we gonna do tomorrow?
Clean the apartment.
That sounds
Unpack
gross.
some more.
That sounds gross too.
We can do... I have a commitment 2 to 4 on the 19th, but we can do before or after that.
How are we gonna do before 2?
Like, we would have to do it in the evening.
I think my point was more the fact that you said before or after.
Like, in theory, if we started at, like, 10. But that's hard on Eric.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Destiny music, Vex.
Huh?
It's not Destiny.
It's 100% Destiny music.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something else when you had it pulled up. It didn't look like Destiny. Maybe it was an ad.
Destiny music.
Okay, that's not what I saw earlier, so it must have been an ad.
It shouldn't have been an ad. It might have.
So you were right, Vex.
They've changed the background with some of the different songs.
Okay. So I thought it was No Man's Sky because the first picture is like
Just a planet.
it looks like a No Man's Sky thing. Okay. So I can say the 19th after 4. No roll, just point by for HP. Oh no, so for HP, no, we're rolling, right?
No, we're not.
We're not.
That way we can keep everybody. We can make it standardized across. People don't get screwed over just because of poor rolls in the building phase. You get screwed over by poor rolls in the gaming phase.
Yeah. We're definitely going down the 25th for your tags.
We can go down tomorrow now.
Actually, yeah, if you wanted to. Text your mom real quick.
We'll discuss that.
Yeah, I just wanted to give an answer.
Right. Look, in order for them to have only 5 HP, they'd have to, 1, roll 1s, and then also have 0 Constitution modifier.
We didn't want that coupon from Stephanie, right?
Not unless you do. You're the wine drinker.
It'd be $60 on wine.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Nope, that's true. You'd have to roll 1s and have a negative Constitution modifier. So, no, everybody gets the maximum of their hit die. So, Bubbles, and you set it to rolled HP, so that it can be maxed out. Hit points, manual. Confirm.
Okay. I want the one that gives me advantage on attack rolls for a minute.
For a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a Vengeance.
That's Vengeance?
That one's Vengeance.
That's fine. I'll be a Vengeance Paladin.
Vengie Pally. That one's also the one that gives you Bane and Hunter's Mark.
Crimson is questioning your maxed out HP.
Wait.
I have no problem with your maxed out HP. I would like that to be known.
Everybody gets it. It's fine.
Yeah, as long as everyone's the same.
I'm trying to make sure that one very well rolled spell from our min-maxed sorcerer can't insta-kill somebody. I'm trying to make sure our sorcerer, who knows what he's doing, doesn't meta magic
God.
a quicken spell and then a twin spell and kill one character and cripple a second one immediately.
Like, what if you did that with Chaos Bolt? The problem is there's not enough players on the field because you have to.
If you twinned
Chaos Bolt,
so if you
and then quickened it and did it,
you can only meta magic
one.
each spell
That's
once.
right.
So he could either do one or the other.
Really, it'd be best to quicken it because you only have one enemy.
He's got 2 enemies.
Is he hitting? Oh no, you're right. He has 2 enemies. So quicken it, and then that way you can hit him with a cantrip. After Chaos Bolting, if you were lucky enough to roll doubles. But if you twin it, no, you twin it because, and then each one goes after a different target, and then if you roll the doubles, it hops to the other one.
Yeah.
But they're different spells. Oh my god, that's what he's gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. You could.
That's so broken. I love it. I'm glad he's on my team.
Maybe I'll put him on the other team.
No! Do not put me with summon animal over there. I do not want this.
Rude. Doug could be in here. You don't know.
Doug, are you here? No more summoning animals.
I already told him that. No summoning creatures.
Doug, are you here? What are you playing?
All right. So you've chosen the Oath of Vengeance. All right. You need to pick proficiencies and fighting style.
No, that is not the answer, Crimson.
Crimson, you didn't watch it, so you don't know.
You need to go back and watch it, Crimson. It was a cluster of hilariousness.
Oh, you did watch it? It was gross.
Oh my god, it was so good. Wasn't it so good?
It was so gross. I kind of still hate you all.
Did you see me get pinned by 2 giant elks and fight my way out?
I closed the wrong tab.
It was amazing.
There we go. Player's Handbook. Pally. Okay, now you have to pick a fighting style. Okay, defense. Ooh. While you're wearing armor, you get +1 to AC.
Okay.
Dueling. You get +2 bonus to both damage. Bonus to damage rolls. If you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no weapon in the other hand.
I guess if you have a 2-handed weapon, it goes under great weapon fighting. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, if you have a 2-handed weapon?
Then you just don't pick dueling, because you got to pick one of these.
Yeah. Dueling, I guess you could have a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Shields are pretty cool.
Protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is 5 feet. Within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You have to be wielding a shield.
I don't love that one because chances are we're not going to be in the same spot.
Yeah, that's something you have to work out with your teammate.
Yeah. I'm not going to bank on that because if Eric is a sorcerer, he's going to be back. He should be back. And I should be forward.
But you could also be the wall there protecting him, making them come to you.
That feels so dangerous. I get so nervous when things are too close to sorcerers. Like our campaign with Fox kills me because every time they get all up in my business.
I don't know if you know this. There's only 2 of you. That's kind of the only option.
And we're both ranged characters.
Bubbles mentioned great weapon fighting. Bubbles said it.
Oh, I said it, but then Obi didn't read it.
Sorry.
When you roll a 1 or a 2 on damage die for an attack with a melee weapon that you are wielding with 2 hands, You can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. The weapon must have the two-handed or versatile property for you to gain this benefit. So that would just be like great swords, great axes, battle axes.
Yeah, and then some weapons also have versatile, which means you can use two hands. But yeah, you'd be able to reroll ones and twos.
I think that's pretty good.
You have to take whatever you get though. So if you rolled a 2 and you re-roll a 1, you have to take the 1.
Yeah. So I guess my question is, do I wanna, as Crimson said, sword and board, or do I want to have two-handed fighting? Great weapon fighting. Great weapon wielding. Great weapons are pretty cool. But a high AC is pretty cool too.
So defense?
No.
No, but maybe dueling.
Yeah. What's the heftiest thing I can wield while using a shield? Assuming I have something like a kite shield, not like a tower shield.
Right. You'll have access to...
Chainmail and shield is 18 AC.
But you probably won't have those things because you only get whatever your starting stuff is.
But I can buy armor.
Maybe. I have to rework that after I made that terrible, terrible decision. Plate mail is not on the job. You have to.
Our fighter bought plate mail, and he had an AC of 19.
Because he didn't know he was going to be able to buy plate mail, otherwise he would have had the AC of 22.
Yeah. It's funny when DMs get to build characters.
When long-time DMs get to...
When forever DMs get to build characters, they tend to lose their minds.
I mean, again, we technically said we wanted to break it, and he broke it.
No gold, Crimson, just points, and stuff is worth points.
Yeah.
So think like when you're a kid and you have, your good behavior stickers that you can turn in for little prizes. It's like that.
Assuming other places do that.
Oh, I assumed all elementary schools did some version of that in some classroom somewhere in their 12 years at school. Oh no, I lost the chat.
How dare you?
I'm right back. Okay.
Okay. So, defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, or protection.
I don't know, Crimson. What are you saying? Do Pallies start with chain? What's Pallies starting armor?
He says both chainmail and shield are part of a pally starting.
All right. So in that case, you took the thing off the screen.
Yeah, because that's where I gotta look for that. All right.
I would like.
I knew a shield was. I didn't know chainmail was.
It makes sense. I mean, they're not going to give you plate mail right off the bat.
Well, no, definitely not plate mail. I didn't know they were going to give you that. I'm just saying I didn't know they were going to give you something as big as chainmail.
You're like a holy warrior.
So's a cleric.
No, clerics are holy spellcasters.
Don't start with me. Clerics are
not,
all around.
They are not warriors.
Don't start with me. How many times have I saved your sorry butt?
Doesn't make you a warrior. Just because you saved me from dying, that doesn't make you a warrior.
Yeah, and from the enemies that were trying to kill you.
Chainmail and holy symbol.
Is it chainmail and holy symbol, or chainmail or holy symbol?
Obi doesn't play his cleric like a great warrior. He tends to bash things with a light mace.
Because that's the weapon of my goddess.
Why don't you, I don't know, fire off a spell?
Because Pathfinder clerics are not capable of combat the same way D&D clerics are. We have 0 damaging cantrips, 0 spells that do damage unless I go Dark Cleric, which doesn't make sense for my character.
No. He follows
until
the goddess
level
of light.
2, until 2nd level spells. until second level spells.
When do you get second level spells?
I have them. That's why I use spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm sorry. I won't bash on clerics anymore.
You're so rude.
You're okay. They're there.
So if I heal you next time.
Okay, so I get chain, shield, and a holy symbol.
But for the record, while Pathfinder clerics are much less martially adept, they are so much more healing adept.
Oh,
with
yeah.
channel energy.
We would be so dead without him.
We're level 5. I can channel energy 7 times a day, and I heal. Is it 3d6?
Yeah.
3d6 per discharge, and I can convert any spell slot into a healing spell.
What's the biggest damage I can get out of a two-handed?
D10, maybe a D12. I'll skip over to your equipment so we can see what your starting
2d6.
equipment would be. Where your starting equipment options are.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can have... Okay. Yeah, so you get chainmail and a holy symbol,
Okay.
a priest's pack or an explorer's pack, 5 javelins or any simple melee weapon, and a martial weapon and a shield or 2 martial weapons.
Okay, I don't want 2 martial weapons. I don't want that.
So you want a martial weapon and a shield. Double-bladed scimitar. What is that nonsense?
See, I can't see your drop-downs.
No, I know it's annoying.
That's odd.
So, I assume you
Okay.
don't want a ranged one, correct?
No.
Okay. Glaive, longsword, battle axe, flail, great axe, great sword, halberd, lance, maul, morning star, pike, rapier, scimitar, short sword, trident, war pick, war hammer, whip. Skip those. Net.
A net. That's it. That's what I want.
All right, that's what you get.
I will net them.
And a double blade scimitar.
And a double blade scimitar.
Okay, so net.
Okay,
There you
no.
go. Nope, that's what you asked for.
No!
It's
Don't
too
be
late.
rude. Don't be rude.
So
None of those sounded two-handed? Except the glaive?
great axe and great sword didn't sound too-handed?
Oh, sorry, I missed those. It's so hard not being able to see it, though.
Why?
I realize I can see your screen if I look behind your back. Okay, a glaive is a scythe, right? But shaped slightly different? No.
It's
Okay.
It's like what Impa has.
Got it.
So not even kind of.
Nope, not even kind of. Really cool looking though. What's the reach on a glaive? Like, is it considered? It's not a range. No, because you're not throwing it.
It would be a ranged weapon. It might have some reach.
But it would be two-handed.
Glaive 5e.
I guess is it two-handed?
Give me a second.
Two-handed.
Yep. Heavy. It has reach. 1d10 slashing damage. So yeah.
Okay.
So you could attack people 10 feet from you instead of just 5 feet.
Longsword. Is that one-handed?
Longsword?
Yeah.
Just longsword, guys. Longsword is one-handed, but it has the versatile property, so you can wield it two-handed.
Okay. I will take a shield, a longsword, and then going back.
And then the longsword does 1d8 damage.
Yes, that's what Crimson says. If I do it two-handed, I get 1d10. In theory, if I'm in the middle of battle and I need just that extra 2 points of damage, Could I drop my shield and grab the longsword with both hands as a bonus action?
I'd have to look at what it takes to do that.
In your DM experience, is that something I could maybe do?
Again, like, if it was me, I would... If it was not rules as written, I would say that you could. So I have to... Again, I have to look.
Okay.
I need to find my Dungeon Master's Guide and look.
Okay.
To be able to answer that properly.
Okay.
I would think so, but I can't give you that kind of a ruling right now. So do you want 5 javelins or just any simple melee weapon?
Skip that for the moment. What's in a priest pack? That's why I was thinking Crimson. I'm like, I might want the javelins to chuck things.
Yeah. Priest pack includes a backpack, a blanket, 10 candles, a tinderbox, an alms box, 2 blocks of incense, a censer, vestments, 2 days of rations, and a water skin.
That seems fine. What's in the explorer pack? Do I think I know?
A backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin. Also has 50 feet of hempen rope strapped to the side of it.
I will take the explorer's pack. Rope is invaluable. I will take the javelins for chucking.
And then...
Can you bring up the weapons one more time?
Hold on.
And then move your left shoulder out of the way.
Decide what you want to use for your holy symbol. An amulet, an emblem, a reliquary, or a holy symbol.
What's a reliquary?
I don't know. I have to Google everything.
Yeah, you do.
Why can't you
I
Google
guess I
things? You have a computer.
I know, and I'm looking at it and watching the stream. We can't go down this weekend unless we come back on Sunday.
I know.
Okay. A container for holy relics.
So you're just gonna hold a box?
It's a shrine.
Hold the box.
No, I'm gonna hold a shrine.
You're gonna hold a whole shrine.
I don't know, but this is what the dictionary is telling me. Yeah, this is a reliquary.
Make me turn around. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that one's a big one. But presumably you could have a smaller one.
I will take move again so I can see the list.
I'm gonna beat you.
I will take a holy symbol.
You should be able to pull up this part.
Yeah, mean no.
Yes?
Because I guess I could go all the way to equipment.
Yes!
So yes, I will take a holy symbol, thank you.
I already clicked it.
Okay.
We're back on the weapons that you wanted me to pull back up.
Yep, I'm looking at them now.
So you don't need me to continue leaning awkwardly.
No. What's the difference between a morning star and a flail?
A flail has a chain.
I thought a morning star had a chain.
I don't have answers for you. Look.
Okay.
All right,
Okay. Google.
Google things.
Google. I'm googling.
Which one do you want to Google? I'll Google the other one.
I got morning star. I've already got it typed.
You should know what a flail is. Bundy has a flail.
Bundy just flails. I don't know what it actually looks like.
Boom. Chain.
Oh no. Okay, so a flail has a chain.
Morningstar doesn't.
Morningstar doesn't.
That's what I thought.
What's the other one?
What means the other
A
one?
maul. No, a maul is a hammer.
Yeah.
Blowgun.
Yes, exactly, Crimson. She chose holy symbol for her holy symbol.
Yes. Alright. Like, I think that shield is going to be really beneficial when it comes to AC. Like, I think that'll be invaluable.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just makes me super hard to hit. So I definitely want one-handed. Is a battle axe, a simple battle axe, one-handed? Yes, it looks like it. But it's probably versatile.
Probably.
Let's see. D&D 5e. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why am I getting Pinterest images? This is not what I want. Yes, it's versatile. So, okay, switch my weapon to a battle axe. It's the same as a sword, but it looks cooler.
Okay.
Also, the
Okay, it looks
stream
like...
went all fuzzy? Like, out of focus?
I have answers for that.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Okay.
Also, it looks like... from my quick Google...
Mm-hmm.
Shields must be doffed, so you have to take an action to drop it.
Oh, okay. Lame. What am I? I'm vengeance?
Okay, Batman.
Is that what I picked?
Oath of Vengeance, yes.
Okay.
So you picked Oath of Vengeance. Now it's time for you to pick a fighting style. Because you never quite settled on one.
I will do dueling.
Okay. And actually, taking dueling...
I like those damage plus 2s.
What I was going to say is, dueling gives you the +2 to the damage roll, so that instead of just increasing your hit dice with the versatile, which would increase your potential by 2.
This gives me a guaranteed 2.
Yep. Without having to drop your shield.
Yeah. And battle axes look cool.
It's really, I would argue, dueling is superior to using a weapon two-handed, unless you took great weapon fighting.
Well, that would be the point.
And even then, I would think dueling would probably be superior.
But as one who doesn't normally care for shields.
Really? Lavari has a shield?
Yeah, that she never uses.
Well, then why are you getting the AC benefit from it?
Because she wears it on her arm.
Well, then you shouldn't be getting the benefit of it.
Well, like, I mean, she wears it on her arm and she, like, it's only a +1 shield. Like,
I'm just saying.
like, she uses it when she's battling. We just don't roleplay the battles that often. Which is fine.
Okay, and you get... Oh, you have to pick 2 proficiencies and either a ability score improvement or a feat.
Okay, where are you at? What tab are you on?
Class.
Okay.
Proficiencies you should be able to look at. Feats you won't be able to look at all of because you don't have PHB or Xanathars.
Intimidation. And athletics. Oh, though medicine, would that affect laying on hands?
It shouldn't.
Okay,
I think
then
lay on hands should be...
athletics.
Let me check. Lay on hands. Your Blessed Touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With this pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your Paladin level ×5.
Okay.
As an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool. Alternatively, you can expend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with the single use of Lay on Hands, expending hit points separately for each one.
Okay.
Alright, so you have hit points equal to your Paladin level ×5, so you have 20 hit points that you can heal through Lay on Hands.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it has nothing to do with medicine. So you want intimidation and athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Okay.
Now
What's
we're
next?
just ability score improvement.
Okay.
Or feat.
Oh, I can't see your drop-down method.
No.
Hold
Right
on,
now,
let
the
me
only
see.
options are ability score improvement or feat. That's all that shows up.
Oh, my only feat is a grappler.
It's the only one that you can see.
Can you see something other than grappler?
Honey, we will be here for days.
Oh, it's like a full list.
Mine's a full list.
Okay. Let me pull chat back up. Okay. What is the best pally feat?
It's best feat for Pally.
Yes.
Let's... Don't know how
Crimson says Shield Master, Sentinel, or Ability Score. Okay, let's see what Shield Master does.
Oh, there's the feats. Jeez, I couldn't find it. Here we go. All possible feats.
Okay, if you take an attack action, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. If you aren't capacitated, you can use your shield's AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or harmful effect that targets you. If you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, interposing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect. That's really cool.
I put up the list of feats in the PHP if you want to see them.
Go to Sentinel then.
Sentinel, I believe that's the one that lets you, when you get an attack of opportunity, you can you can reduce the person's movement to 0. MNOPQR Sentinel. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. And when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
I think I would like Shield Master.
You're just trusting Crimson? You don't want to see all the other options?
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
There are a lot of options.
There's a lot of options.
There's so many options you don't even know.
And he says he had a pally at some point in his campaign.
Keep in mind, he started his campaign when we started...
Lavari?
No, when we did our last D&D arena.
Oh, that was his first session.
I think it's his first session DMing anyway.
He sounds informed, though.
His pally is still level 3. So his pally hasn't even gotten a feat yet.
No, he hasn't.
Unless he went with a variant human.
Could be. I think it's a cool feat though.
What was it called? Shield Master?
Shield Master.
Let me see.
Because I assume that if I tried to shove a creature with my shield, that would normally be an action, not a bonus action.
Yeah, you'd have to take your attack action.
My shield's AC, I can add my shield's AC to a dexterity saving throw, which is pretty cool. And if I make the saving throw, I take no damage instead of half damage.
You can use your reaction to take no damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, reactions are one of those things you don't get to use very often, so I'm happy to take my reaction.
Yeah, like you need
on
your
my turn to take no damage.
You need your reaction for opportunity attacks.
Say that again?
You use your reaction to make opportunity attacks.
That's fine. So, I mean, I protect myself that turn instead of
Being
hitting
able to take
someone.
an opportunity.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's fine. I was just letting you know when she uses your
I
reaction.
know, but it's we don't. All of my attacks of opportunities last time were against giant elks. I've never actually done an attack of opportunity evasion against a person. All right, elks.
Giant elks.
Douglas.
Jeez.
Douglas and his giant elks.
Okay, So you're going to take Shield Master.
Shield Master.
Okay. Moving on to ability scores.
Crimson, you and Fox would have so much fun theory building characters. She loves to theory build characters.
Okay. So, strength and charisma are what we learn need to be... Was charisma, right? Or was it wisdom?
And yeah, Crimson, I'm just kind of banking on them. I'm going to have dex saves, like... Con saves and wisdom saves will be... My shield won't help, so, like, I understand the limitations of that. Though one could argue a con save.
You could argue it, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, the problem is this is raw. See? I told you, Crimson Fox loves to theory build. She comes up with crazy backstories for her theory builds too. I love it. It's entertaining. Because I don't get enjoyment out of theory building. But I'm always impressed by the people who do.
I mean, if we finish your Paladin, we could theory build you an Urza.
That's okay. I don't want to.
What?
I don't like theory building.
But then you could actually use...
I barely like actual building.
What is wrong with you? It's so great.
Like, I wish I could, like, it's kind of fun to find...
You basically just want me to build you a character and then let you play it.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want.
Oh, honey.
It's just, like building is just not my great enjoyment of the game.
Combat is.
Combat is, in general.
Okay then. We're on ability scores.
Okay. Crimson says strength for that big damage, charisma. If you aren't going to be doing a ton of spells, it doesn't need to... That doesn't affect too much in a pure PvP. Con is going to be pretty big. Yep, that's what our little video said. Was in that order: strength, charisma, constitution.
Technically, they didn't say Constitution.
Oh, what did
I
they
said
say?
Constitution. Because
Did they just say strength and charisma?
Yeah. Because Constitution's always important because that's your HP.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, whenever I click off of the stream tab, it, like, goes all out of focus.
Probably because your computer takes it out of focus so that it uses less resources.
Mm.
It probably lowers the resolution to...
Weird.
Okay. So...
No, we have not picked spells.
I mean, we can jump to... Oh, actually, we should have done that on the last page.
Spells?
Yeah, because it's on class.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the other one.
It's a different tab.
You automatically have
Bane
and Hunter's Mark. You get one more spell.
That's it? Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, but that seems weird.
I feel like there should be more.
Could determine by your charisma modifier, huh?
So do I have all spells, basically? Yeah, it seems like I have all the ones that you're showing on.
Probably. Just be careful that a
Elemental
evil
doesn't
doesn't show up
sneak in.
there.
Doesn't slip in. Okay, Divine Favor is pretty cool. Extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. It is a bonus action.
And it's concentration, so you'll... It seems like a lot of their spells are concentration.
That's fine. I have no problem with concentration.
Compelled
Shield
Duel.
of Faith. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it +2 to AC for the duration.
Up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes. That's pretty cool.
That is 60 rounds of... No, hold on.
Nope.
No, a minute is 10 rounds. That is 100 rounds of combat.
That's pretty cool. It is concentration.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to cast any other spells, but what other spell do you need to cast?
Yeah, that's the thing. So Shield of Faith is pretty cool. You said protection from good and evil?
I didn't.
Oh, I thought you did. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestial, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead. And undead. All of those.
I said compelled duel, but that was just because I wanted to read it.
Oh, okay.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine command. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on a saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. Spell ends if you attack any other creature. If you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target, or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
That's pretty cool.
So you can lock your opponent into one-on-one combat.
Like, that's pretty cool because then I can, like, check out the field and be like, you're going to go after my sorcerer. You now come after me.
But again, as soon as
like, they can't attack them too, so there isn't going to be a 2-on-1 thing.
Yeah. Until you get them real low, and then your sorcerer can be like, ha-ha! Finishing blow.
Twin that spell.
Number of spells you choose is the modifier plus half Pele level. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's better. I like that one, though. I went to scroll down on your spell.
Oh, honey.
I don't think I have all of...
No, probably not.
Because I can't.
You have the ones that are in the basic rules, not in the ones that are in the player's handbook.
Give me compelled duel, because that's a cool one.
Okay, that's all we can prepare right now, so we need to go to your...
Yep.
We need to do your ability score so we can prepare more spells. Okay. So, how many points do you want to put into strength?
Wait, hold on. Let me get to point by.
You want me to max it out for you?
Yeah, let's start with 15, or we said charisma next.
Oh, look at that. We can put 15s.
In all three.
Yep, there you go.
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
So...
no, we shouldn't. Because dexterity is what gives me AC.
Also, what happens is you end up with odd numbers.
Which means I'm halfway through instead of being a full next point.
Yeah. Charisma, the max works because you have a +1 racial bonus, which pushes that to 16.
What's my other racial bonus?
Strength. You have a +2 to strength.
Okay, so let's make strength 14. Do I have any constitutions?
Do you have any constitutions?
Like constitution modifiers.
Oh, this says you have +2, but I don't know. Oh,
no,
because of your feet.
No modifier on AC with heavy armor. Is that because I'm a pally?
No, that's just how armor works.
Oh, okay.
Armor limits your ability to have dexterity bonuses. All of us are wearing light armor on all of our things. And then you and Pathfinder, Eric mentions your dexterity penalty. Whenever you have your armor.
But that's more often than not. It's more about my arcane penalty. Which I don't care about.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Why doesn't it affect heavy armor?
Because heavy armor pretty well negates your dexterity.
So basically, I don't have it, so I can't get a penalty to it?
Yeah. Like, with heavy armor, you're not relying on your own reflexes to dodge anymore. You're just relying on the armor.
I gotcha.
Would be like the story reason.
Okay, so let's do strength 14, dexterity 12, constitution 14, intelligence and wisdom 8, charisma 15.
You said dexterity 12?
Yes.
Go through those numbers again, sorry.
14, 12, 14, 8, 8, 15.
Okay. So that will give you strength 16, dexterity 12, Constitution 14, Intelligence 8, Wisdom 8, and Charisma 16.
Oh no, my stream got stuck. Okay. Hold on. I gotta pull it up so I can see it on my screen because I can't.
I just told him to you.
I know. Say it again.
I don't know why you can't just listen
I've
to
got
me.
an ad.
Strength is 16. Dexterity is 12. Constitution is 14. Intelligence and Wisdom are both 8. And Charisma is 16.
Okay.
That's what the end result would be.
Okay. I think that's probably pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, that's with all my bonuses?
That's after your bonuses.
And with my dueling bone? Oh no, I chose dueling.
Chose dueling.
Yep. Okay.
But again, this isn't your AC. This is your stats.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about my AC. I think that's probably pretty good. Unless you think I should knock 2 off of dexterity and put them in something else.
Oh yeah, and there you go. You get 4 more spells to prepare.
Okay.
With that, so.
Okay, my AC is gonna be 18. That's probably fine. So let's leave it like that then.
Let's see. We'll jump to your character sheet real quick. AC says 11, but it's because you don't have anything equipped. So let's equip your battle axe and your chainmail. Yeah. Yeah, see, chainmail just says, like, you have an armor class of 16. Like, it doesn't say increases armor class by X amount. It just says armor class is this number.
And then anything on top of that gets added.
Right.
The suit includes gauntlets.
And shield. Yeah. So, yeah. Crimson is correct. You have an armor class of 18.
Okay, that's cool then.
Alright. So, you need 4 more prepared spells.
Okay. Let's... Class spells.
You have Bane.
What's that one I found? Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, okay.
Because then if Eric gets in trouble, I can help him.
Or if you want to be real gross, you could Shield of Faith yourself.
Yep, and get a 20 AC. What is Searing Smite?
Searing Smite is an invocation casting time of 1 bonus action. Concentration for up to a minute. Next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage. And causes the target to ignite in flames. On the start of each of its turns, until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the flames, such as the target being submerged in water, the spell ends.
That's pretty cool.
That's weird.
Why?
So, it seems like... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Okay, no, I figured it out. I'm fine.
Okay.
So yeah, you can potentially light someone on fire, and they could potentially take 1d6 damage every turn. For up to a minute.
That's pretty cool.
But the question is, will they?
Okay. Yeah, if they fail, if they make the saving throw. Okay, minimize that one. There was one below it, a different kind of smite.
Thunderous Smite.
Yeah.
And Wrathful Smite.
Okay, what do both of those do?
Thunderous. First time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings with a thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. And the attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
That's cool. Okay, Wrathful Smite.
That seems excessive. Wrathful Smite. Next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell
Oh my
ends.
gosh, I can just make everyone so frightened of me.
You're just gonna scare everyone.
How do I frighten with my oath?
So you channel Divinity and you spook them.
Oh, but that's the thing. I either frighten them or I
Gain your advantage.
I gain my advantage. Okay, take this one. Take the Wrathful
Yeah,
Smite.
these are all concentration spells.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with concentration spells. I don't know what you want me to say when
It's just the fact
you
that you
say that. Like,
it's
am I
just-
gonna say no?
It's just the fact that you have to remember you can only keep one concentration spell up at a time.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
That's all.
I have no problem ending spells. Like,
And that's all.
that's
It's
never been a problem
It's just
for me.
we're just there to let you know this one cannot go at the same time as another concentration. That's all. That's the whole point
Yeah.
of us telling you.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I would argue both of these are better than Searing Smite because Searing Smite on their turn, if they want, they can just take an action and be a pat, and it's gone. It ends your spell. They can blot out their own fire. They don't have to roll to be it. They just have to take an action to put out the
To
fire.
do it, yeah. Stop, drop, and roll, people. Stop, drop, and roll.
Let's see. Granted, almost all pally spells are concentration.
Yeah, so it's,
Command, Cure Wounds. That's it. And those are the only ones that are not concentration and also not a ritual.
yeah, I don't need a ritual spell.
Ritual takes an hour to cast.
What does Bless do?
Bless is a concentration spell. Lasts up to a minute. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw, whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So you kind of give them like inspiration.
Yeah, it's just like inspiration.
But you can do it to yourself. Well, inspiration, you get it, you roll it, and then you've used it.
Yeah.
This lasts for up to a minute, so up to 10 rounds. And each time, you can roll a d4 and add that to your attack roll or saving throw.
I don't love it. Next.
Let's see, ceremonies of ritual, command. Then there's cure wounds.
What's command do?
Exactly what it sounds like. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it, so you can't tell it to stab itself.
But I could tell it to drop its weapon.
Yep.
And then it would have to take an action to pick up its weapon.
According to this, here's what it says: some typical commands and their effects follow. You might issue a command other than one described here. If you do so, the GM determines how the target behaves. If the target can't follow your command, the spell ends. So I think I would have to argue that for rules as written purposes, you could only do the ones written here.
Okay, that's fair.
Which one of them is drop. The target drops whatever it is holding and then ends its turn.
Perfect.
So it can't even use that turn to pick it back up. It has to pick it up on its next turn.
That's amazing.
Um,
Grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn.
That's just rude.
Take this.
may want to think about how you are going to be using these. Don't forget that in combat you only get 3 spell slots.
So I only get 2, but I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I get 1 more, right?
Yeah, you have 1 more spell you can take. Cure Wounds is the next one on the list.
Okay.
Detect evil and good.
Don't need that.
Detect magic.
Nope.
Detect poison and disease.
Nope.
Divine favor.
What's Divine Favor do?
Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance. Until the spell ends, your weapon attacks to deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. It lasts for up to a minute.
That's kind of cool. Okay, so maybe Divine Favor.
Heroism. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery.
Bless you.
Thank you. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
That's kind of cool. At the start of each of its turn, yeah.
Plus 3. She has a 16 charisma.
Take that.
For up to 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, that's your last spell.
Okay.
Wrathful Smite.
Scroll down real quick. Let's just... Yeah, no, that's all of them. Okay, you're fine. Continue to the next part.
You didn't even want Cure Wounds.
Nah.
Nah. Ability scores. Description. Oh, that's right. We need to pick a background for you. Let's see. Acolyte, charlatan, criminal/spy, entertainer, folk hero, gladiator, guild artisan or guild merchant, haunted one, hermit, knight, noble, outlander, pirate, sage, sailor, soldier, or urchin. Yes, she has lay on hands, but...
Yeah.
Can you target yourself with lay on hands?
Oh, you have a lot more than I do.
Yes.
I'm a paladin.
Yeah, touch a creature, so yeah, you can touch yourself. You're a paladin, but you're a vengeance paladin.
Is there one for like a... I know like an apostate is a runaway mage. Is there like a word for a runaway pally?
Runaway pally.
Like a runaway Templar.
Criminal. Not one of these.
Okay. Hermit. Nah. I mean, Acolyte's not bad.
You spend your life in the service of a temple to a specific god or pantheon of gods. You act as an intermediary between the realm of the holy and the mortal world.
But that's the thing, my god doesn't have to be a good aligned god.
Right.
That could be where I get my vengeance from. So yeah, let's do... What does Shelter of the Faithful do?
Oh, here it is. It's a background feature.
Mm-hmm.
As an acolyte, you command the respect of those who share your faith, and you can perform the religious ceremonies of your deity. You and your adventuring companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established presence of your faith, though you must provide any material components needed for spells. Those who share your religion will support you, but only you, at a modest lifestyle. You might also have ties to a specific temple dedicated to your chosen deity or pantheon, and you have a residence there. This could be the temple where you used to serve, if you remain on good terms with it, or a temple where you have found a new home. While near your temple, you can call upon the priests for assistance, provided the assistance you ask for is not hazardous, and you remain in good standing with your temple.
Not helpful, really.
Not for this purpose.
For this, yeah. Okay, scroll back up. What's another background that could be reasonable for me? Because I can't see yours. Sometimes they give you skill bonuses though, and that is helpful during the contest part.
Well, I mean, this one gives you skill proficiencies in insight and religion, unless you pick 2 more languages.
Yeah. The languages might be helpful. Like last time it was a little too strength based, so Obi's redoing it. I thought it would be different every time anyway.
Yeah, what I want to do is ideally have a list of different possibilities, so that I can basically just like have a table and roll on it. Yeah, like last time there was an archery.
And like the person who got the most points in the archery contest got 4 points, second place got 3, third place got 2, last place got 1. And it was those points that we spent on stuff.
And then there was a sheep shearing contest, which I screwed up by accidentally saying that they could grapple the sheep. Which...
It worked out so well, though.
It worked... Nope, that made it too easy. And then... there was basically a straight strength contest. It was technically an attack. So it made you roll attacks. But... And that was the problem. What originally it was supposed to be was it was supposed to be a dex check, and then it was going to be technically it was range attack, so a dexterity attack. The other one was supposed to be team based, and it was supposed to be an animal handling check and a sleight of hand check. But I technically said you could grapple the sheep, and so that turned it into a strength check and a sleight of hand check. And then a strength attack roll. So yeah, by saying they could grapple the sheep, I messed the whole thing up.
But it made it really interesting.
All right. I mean, as a paladin, you could be a folk hero or a gladiator. If you were forced into the position of being a gladiator, then, that would give you a reason for vengeance.
Would it, though?
If you were part of a different army, you were captured, forced into the service as a gladiator, told if you won, you could win your freedom. Whole thing.
My freedom from where? The temple?
You were captured. Forced to be a gladiator.
Okay. How does that make me a paladin? Where are you getting a paladin?
You were already a paladin.
Where was I? I was captured from the temple.
Okay, so paladins are always holy warriors.
Yeah.
I said you were at war, got captured.
I missed the at war part.
Why don't you listen to me?
I do.
Well, apparently not. They're more performers than anything. Look, alright. Just because it has to have a name. As much an entertainer as a minstrel or a circus performer. Meh. Just because we take it doesn't mean anything. Huh. Woo, that's weird.
It actually is a performance.
Acrobatics and performance, which is fine, but a disguise kit and a musical instrument. That doesn't make any
That
sense.
doesn't make any sense.
Well, that's a waste.
Okay, what about...
Folk hero. You could be a haunted one again.
What did that give me bonuses in?
I don't know because it's giving me options. It's letting me choose between Arcana, Investigation, and Religion and Survival.
Go with Haunted One. It goes with the Vengeance thing. I'm haunted by...
Gosh, you're just so angsty.
I'm so angsty. Feel
Yeah,
my angst.
The items from background are permitted. Anything that comes based off of the building of the character, which background is part of.
And I have a heart of darkness. I'm so angsty.
Angst.
Angst. Alright, give me skill choices.
Arcana, Investigation, Religion, or Survival?
Arcana and Survival.
Okay. You get a language and an exotic language.
What are my language options?
I'm going to give you exotic first because there's less of them.
Okay.
Abyssal, Celestial, Deep Speech, Infernal, Primordial, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
What was the first one?
Abyssal. Darkness.
Yes, go with Abyssal. I'll use it for the intimidation factor.
What do you want, Abyssal for that, or do you want Infernal for that?
Infernal.
Though apparently the other one lets you choose a language, and that apparently includes Abyssal, so you could have both if you wanted. Gosh,
Okay, so...
there's so many languages.
I know the general languages. Give me...
Primordial.
I mean... I had Primordial last time, I think, because I was a druid. Give me, for my language... Do we know what Doug is playing?
He hasn't told us.
Do we know what race is Eric?
He hasn't told us.
Guys.
Common, become doubly fluid.
Hmm.
Common isn't even on the list because...
Because it's common.
Yeah, because you already have it.
Give me... Dwarven.
Dwarvish. Done. You also have a Heart of Darkness.
Darkness.
Those who look into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend you every courtesy and do their utmost to help you.
Oh my god, I intimidate everyone. This
Unless
is
you
great.
have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will even take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
Oh my god, I can recruit an army by looking at people. This is great. Let's do it.
I feel like Urza's a haunted one.
Oh, she's absolutely a haunted one. Just look at her eyes.
I mean, only one of them. The other one's Magic Eye, and it's special.
Yeah, the problem is, Crimson, we keep breaking it by the rules. So, Obi doesn't want to allow anything, doesn't want to allow anything that's not in the rules.
Everything has to be rules as written. Okay, it's the description done. You currently have equipped a battle axe, chainmail, and a shield. All this other stuff is in your bag. Okay, Bubbles decided she was leaving without telling anybody. Because she doesn't love anybody anymore.
Don't make me trip over this.
Just allow Unearthed Arcana? No. 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 Also, nobody pointed out the fact that the music stopped. Jeez, guys. Shut up, Crimson. Problem is, at one point it was too loud, and so I turned it down some more. Pretty much. Yeah, see, now the music's maybe too loud? I can't tell. No! Not again, we're not. So what I did for the item rewards is, one, I let people be able to spend points to give their weapons +1 or +2s.
That was really cool.
Which I'll keep that. But I don't know that I'm going to let them buy new equipment or just take new equipment. Because last time I said anything that wasn't magical as far as equipment goes, you could just have. Which was my biggest mistake. Because that's when the fighter just took plate mail.
Yeah.
But then I said any points from the score that you did not use to purchase things, you could use to augment your rolls. So if you had 5 points left, you could use 5 points. You could add 5. You could add 1 to any roll. You could add those points to rolls, however you just felt the need. So you could like add 3 to one roll, 2 to another. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I kind of like you get what you come with, but you can make it better.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good way to do it.
I think it is too, because it keeps me from having. Because like Crimson, you're right. I could definitely do it based off of how much gold the things normally cost. But like, as a way to keep people from being able to like plan ahead too much, keeping them from being able to get new equipment. Yeah, as Crimson points out, you can say that because you got chainmail, a shield, and a sword.
Yeah. I also picked a paladin.
Excuse me, a battle axe.
If you want those things, pick the class that gives you those things. That's the trade-off.
Yep. Yeah, your class got a lot to start with.
Yeah.
18 AC from the start. Like, okay, and we have to come up with your heroic deed. You're over there playing on your phone.
Yeah, because we built it. I did a good deed.
Great. What was it?
Can I use the same background that I used last time?
No.
Can I rid the rid a temple of evil spirits?
No.
But it fits better with this one.
It fits so much better with this one.
Hmm. I rebuilt the local temple after a fire. By myself.
By hand.
Like it wasn't my village, it was a village I was passing through, and their temple burnt down, and they didn't have anywhere to worship, and so I rebuilt their temple.
So, Crimson, every character that comes, that gets invited to the trials, gets invited due to a heroic deed that they performed.
It was harvest season, they didn't have time. They were harvesting. Otherwise, they would starve.
What happened to the clergymen?
They died in the fire.
Oh, that's rude.
Obviously.
Why didn't you save them?
I wasn't there for the fire.
Or were you? The heroic deed simply needs to be how the people perceived it. So, like for the last one, Bubble's heroic deed was that she excised spirits from a orphanage.
No.
Nope. I combined two. You
Yep.
excised them from a temple.
Yeah, I think I excised from a temple.
But that's what people thought happened.
But what I did was I took all the spirits inside of me, and that's how I became haunted. I took a variation on the haunted one.
One guy said that he choked out a dragon. Which is not possible. Yep. Theoretically, you could choke out a pseudo dragon or a fairy dragon. But so again, it was the idea that like it's what people have to think that you did, because it's the person inviting finds out based off of what people are saying you've done.
But that's the thing, we don't know anything beyond what we're told.
Right.
So it might have been a dragon. We don't know. We don't know. He did grapple a lot of things.
He
grappled the sheep.
He grappled the sheep. He grappled Austin.
Poor Austin gave up about halfway through because he was basically dead.
Poor dead schmear of an arcane trickster. But yeah, so that seems fair. I would allow that also, Crimson. But yeah, so everyone has to have a heroic deed that they can at least claim that they did, even if they didn't. So, okay, so you rebuilt a village's temple.
Yep.
By yourself.
Yep. I'm also a male, and I'm beefy.
You're a beefy male Dragonborn.
Yeah. I forgot I was Dragonborn. Yeah. I'm like a hulking figure. Actually,
you can't be that hulking. You only have a 16 strength.
No. I want to be a petite woman Dragonborn who still intimidates every single person she encounters.
Well, I mean, your eyes are dead, so...
Actually, no. You can't tell my gender because I'm a Dragonborn. So you don't know what I am.
Is it racist to say that you can't tell the difference between a male and a female Dragonborn? Discuss.
Not in chainmail. I am in full chain. I have, even though I'm envisioning this as plate, because in my mind all pallies were plate. I am in mail. I have a shield that I hold in front of me constantly. I actually sleep curled up in it, kind of, as much as I can. It's only a kite shield, so I don't fit completely.
Are you Mulan? What's happening here?
Yeah, I'm a little bit like Mulan.
You also
if I
have to
have
pick a
breasts,
name.
you can't tell.
What is your character's name?
You can just call me the Paladin.
Ha. I should know what your name is.
No, you can just call me the Paladin.
That's
just
don't
what
come up
I
with a name.
go by. That's what I go by.
You just don't have to come up with a name.
I don't want to come up with a name.
Balls. Head exposed.
But I'm a Dragonborn. The point is, I'm doing like a Mulan thing where.
Your name's Ping. Got it.
No, my name is the Paladin. That's what I go by.
The Pingadin.
No, the Paladin.
Pingadin it is.
No.
Name is Ping.
Yes, I abandoned my name since the incident. But my dead eyes say no one ever asks about the incident. I like it. That's it. That's it. That's my story.
You're assuming your benefactor is going to be too scared to ask you about the incident.
Dead
You're
eyes.
level 4.
Dead eyes.
He owns a private island.
Dead eyes. I can't do dead eyes, so quit staring at me. I'm too expressive with my face.
I can do dead face. You just giggle.
I can't do dead face, which is why this will be fun to roleplay. Dead eyes. Yeah, I am the Paladin. My name is no longer relevant since the incident.
Let's see. Okay, so you have 48 HP. Let's pull up a pally. You technically need a deity. Let's see. Nope. Goddess of Winter, God of Wizards, God of Tyranny. Goddess of Misfortune, God of Murder.
Ooh, that's a promising one.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Goddess of Agriculture, God of Lies, God of Writing, Goddess of Peace, God of Craft, God of Protection, God of Endurance, God of the Dead, God of Birth and Renewal, Goddess of Illusion, Goddess of joy, goddess of pain,
Hmm.
god of the hunt, god of thieves, goddess of forests, god of poetry and song, god of death, goddess of magic, god of knowledge, god of divination and fate, goddess of the moon, goddess of darkness and loss,
Ooh. That's a good one.
god of wild nature,
Darkness.
goddess of love and beauty, goddess of disease and poison, god of storms, god of war, god of courage and self-sacrifice, goddess of good fortune, god of justice, goddess of the sea, and goddess of trade.
Darkness.
Okay. Shar. Neutral, evil, goddess of darkness and loss. The symbol of her is a black disc encircled with a border.
What was her name?
Shar. S-H-A-R.
Shar. Oh my gosh, Crimson, that is intense.
What happened?
Once I do get to be a player, my plan is to be a healing cleric that is chaotic evil who follows a god of murder, or a god of death, or a god of blood, if there is one. My personal rule that is for every healing spell I use, I need to have previously sacrificed someone in order to cast it, or I am betraying my god.
Ha.
Yes, Vex. Darkness.
Darkness.
That's intense, Crimson, and I would be like, nope, noping out of here. Unless I am my
Stab.
current pally.
Stab, stab, stab.
In which case I'd be like, praise be to Shar. And we would bond over that.
This is the symbol of Shar.
I like it.
It's just a black hole.
Darkness.
It's a black hole
Darkness.
surrounded by a ring of different color. Is that painted on your shield?
Yeah. It's like mystic. It's like that mystic kind of purple, like what the like in Dauntless, the Umbral cat.
Oh, his little portal.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a portal.
Darkness. So, Bubbles, what's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm a pally. Lawful dark.
Lawful dark.
Yep.
That's not an alignment?
Could be.
It's not.
You just gotta try harder.
Lawful evil?
I don't know if I'm evil though. Death and darkness are not evil inherently.
No, but your goddess is the goddess of darkness and loss.
Yeah,
She
and
is neutral evil.
I will be lawful neutral. I will be lawful neutral.
Lawful new.
Shut up. I'm gonna be lawful neutral. Like, I'm a pally, so I'm lawful. I adhere to my goddess's law. But I'm neutral because she's a goddess of darkness. Why would lawful neutral not be allowed? Like, it's just an alignment. Why would alignment not be allowed?
That's true. Let me see. Like, I know it works that way for in Pathfinder for clerics. Like, you can only be within one step.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you could technically be lawful evil or pure neutral.
What was she?
She's neutral evil.
Neutral evil.
Um, so let me pull up how pallies work. Cause righteousness, creating pally. As guardians of forces of wickedness, paladins are rarely in evil alignment. Most of them walk the paths of charity and justice. Consider how your alignment colors the way you pursue your holy quests and the manner in which you conduct yourself before gods and mortals. Your oath and alignment must be in harmony, or your oath might represent standards of behaviors that you have not yet attained. So actually, it's closer to your oath than it is to your deity. Becoming paladin involves taking an oath to commit the paladin to the right. So let's see here. What do we go with? Vengeance?
Yes.
Oath of Vengeance is a solemn commitment to punish those who have committed a grievous sin. When evil forces slaughter helpless villagers, when an entire people turns against the will of the gods, when a thieves' guild grows too violent and powerful, when a dragon rampages through the countryside. At times like these, paladins arise and swear an oath of vengeance to set right that which has gone wrong. To these paladins, sometimes called Avengers or Dark Knights, aka for Batman. For the Batman. Where'd my mouse go? There it is.
No, Crimson, you're good. Like, no, he wants to do it raw, so we gotta do it.
What?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that's how we have to do it. Like, we have to do it by the book. So if I'm supposed to be only truly one step away, then.
Well, I'm sorry. What was the alignment that you picked?
Lawful neutral.
Tenets of Vengeance. The tenets of the Oath of Vengeance vary by paladin, but all the tenets revolve around punishing wrongdoers by any means necessary. Paladins who uphold these tenets are willing to sacrifice even their own righteousness to mete out justice upon those who do evil. So the paladins are often neutral or lawful neutral in alignment.
Boom!
Yeah, because paladins aren't concerned as much with the god as with their oath.
Yeah.
Their oath is what determines their alignment. So there you go, Bubbles. You can be lawful neutral.
Perfect. Vex wants to know your game schedule. And Crimson, my name is the Paladin. Like, I will not give another name.
Current game schedule.
But that's very good about Batman.
Current game schedule is Mondays. Bubbles, are you taking Mondays back, or are you gonna stick to Thursdays?
I don't know. I don't know. Take me out of the alignment for right now.
Out of the alignment. Swear, you have to have...
Out of the line up. Sorry.
Okay, then for right now, until I can find my copy of Kingdom Hearts, it's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are Persona And Wednesdays are community, which is right now GTA.
And then when I want to play whatever, then I'll try to know a day ahead at least. And I won't take a community day.
You feel you have one of your tenets is restitution. If my foes wreak ruin on the world, it is because I failed to stop them. I must help those harmed by their misdeeds.
Hmm.
Which actually would play into your thing of,
Rebuilding the temple.
yeah, nobody knows that you were hunting the people who ended up doing it, and you didn't stop them before they burnt it down.
Hmm.
You failed in your mission to stop them, so you felt the need to fix it.
Yeah.
The Henry Stickman games. I don't know what that is. Like, there's no reason we couldn't. I'm Googling. Not Googling, I'm pulling up Steam. Interesting. An old series remastered. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't, other than the fact I'd have to buy the game. A lot of game and internet references. I don't know if I signed up for memes. Oh my gosh, it's actually one of the tags. Okay. So, is there anything else that we needed for your character?
I don't think so. I think that's everything that we need.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we're doing. Let's. Campaigns. So actually, Bells, if you go to that the Trial of Champions campaign, you can actually claim the Paladin that I built for you. I
Okay.
made it as an unclaimed character.
Yep.
So you can just
Yep.
claim it.
I'm going.
Well, you made a humming sound, so I was just making sure you understood
Because
what
I
you're saying.
was getting there.
Full stream to make one character. Shh. Shh.
I mean, that's kind of how it goes, though.
That's what he says. He also says it's a good thing it wasn't a primarily spellcaster focused character, otherwise it would have taken longer.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. You still had a bunch of spells. You just had a lot less to choose from, though.
And, like, These are cool spells.
Only first level spells. Dragonborn Paladin, the Oath of Vengeance.
Okay, if you refresh your page, it should update with my name.
Bubbles! Let's look at your dumb pally.
Don't be rude.
You're immune to disease. You have resistance to lightning. You have a +1 initiative. Which is fine because you have an armor class of 18. Your battle axe does 1d8 + 5.
Yep.
1d8 + 5.
Yep.
You also have a single-use breath weapon, which will do 2d6 lightning damage. You and your nonsense. So actually, Crimson, on the question of whether or not you could get in on one of these, we're trying to play test this as a concept to do for an extra life fundraiser, where we would let people donate to participate in an arena where the winning team would actually get a prize. But we're still trying to iron out the kinks. So potentially, yes. Potentially, yes. One day, even you could have a chance to compete for fabulous D&D prizes. But we'll see what happens. We're still in basic idea phase right now. You could also ask Doug, because Doug needs a partner. So you'd have to. So for whenever we would do this legit, people would have to use the whatever platform we're using for the dice, so that rolls can be verified. For playtesting, we're trusting people because we all know that we're playtesting. His partner from last time is out of town this time, and also was the one that
He got killed.
brutally murdered by Eric's grapple fighter rogue.
That was so unfair.
None of us quite realized that he was new to the game. Otherwise, I would have told him that
So,
the best
go ahead.
that the best option would have been to keep trying to cast spells on Eric until got Eric off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, next Saturday is when we're set. But I have to text Doug and see if he's able to find a partner or not. So, what is this from?
Water cooler. Heat sink.
Yes, I know what you meant. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead and end it off there. Now we have bubbles all prepared for next week. Yes, it is. Though I'm going to ask him first, see if he's got someone in mind, and let him know that you have expressed interest. Thank you all for hanging out with us. As always, it is appreciated. Shout out to Fox for the resub. at 11 months. 'Tis appreciated. If nothing else, I will... Monday is Labor Day. So we may or may not take Monday off. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching this. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is adjourned. Good night, everybody.
Good night.